Hello YouTube, and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. I'm Mike Braedley, and we're basically exactly where we left off, although I have researched two items. I've researched this science tech, which gives me the battery, the very important battery that will allow me to do more communications. Basically, each battery allows two or three more communications. Then I also have this Science Junior body and the upgraded, well, maybe upgraded communications system. Not sure which one is actually better. And then I also researched this, which gives me a few solid rocket parts, as well as the LVT-45, which is good because it has thrust vectoring. So let's continue on. We'll maybe actually land on the moon today. So here we have our Moonshot 2. As you can see, heavy investment in batteries. I've got the smaller LVT-45 engine, gimbaling engine in the center. Hopefully that'll make this easier to control, and since it has the same amount of fuel as these outside LTV-30s, or LVT-30s, these guys will drop off sooner, and so basically I'll have this guy. You could see, I didn't show the building, or the VAB construction, but this guy will basically have 6.6 seconds worth of fuel once these guys finish. And here you can see I've got Flight Engineer up. So basically just helping me tell what my orbit is, and in particular my apoapsis and periapsis. So without further ado, let's get this guy into space. In 3, 2, 1, launch! Okay guys, I would say that's a pretty much successful launch. We're not quite in orbit, but we're getting close. And let's do a little bit more science. So, containment pod. Ooh, cool. How much science will we get from that? Only 5. We'll keep that for now. That's not what I meant to do. Cool. So there's 2 of those. They'll both get transmitted. And another crew report. And I should pay attention, because it's time to do my insertion burn. Glad I noticed that. "20 seconds left on this insertion burn. But yeah, you can see got plenty of electric charge, which is good. Yeah, that's good enough. Doesn't need to be exact. And actually, you know what? I said we'd go to the moon, but I think Minmus is the better target. It actually requires less delta V to land, and I think we'll be able to do that. So I'll set up that maneuver, and I'll see you shortly. So yeah, this orbit will require at least some finagling. Oh, and there goes that stage. So let's get on our final stage. Oh, and this is going to take a lot longer than I initially planned. This isn't good. But yeah, so as it's set up right now, it's basically a polar orbit that I'll be coming in over Minmus. But that's easy to correct out here or so. We'll just get our trajectory out there to start. So yeah, I find that maneuver nodes are definitely helpful for planning. Not always necessarily true for executing, especially when we're dealing with only the Kerbal system. Back during Tallow Best, they were obviously indispensable because they allowed... Because I need to plan much further in advance and much more critical burns. Yeah, that's not good. Oh, but there we go. We have something of an encounter. So yeah, we'll and actually we have a pretty funky return or encounter with the moon as well if we so desired, but I might pass that up to so that I can land. Although we are going to be running low on fuel. Anyways, I'll do my correction burn and see you in the orbit of Minmus. Okay, guys, we're back, and you know what? I think I'm going to go for a direct descent. So that is basically this way, and I also need to point a little bit north. So this way. And actually that's a little far, too far north. Go a little bit south. And there we go. We have a, we've targeted our landing spot. So, no turning back now, as I hit quick save. So, while we still have a bunch of power, let's, transmit some data. Yeah, we'll overwrite this guy. So transmit him. Ooh, 20 science. Nice. And we'll transmit these two. So, lots of science. But we can, don't need him anymore. So I've got 13.5 meters per second of delta V. Hopefully that's going to be enough. We'll find out. And now's about time to kind of start slowing down, or at least get myself pointed in the right direction. And might as well lower the landing gear now. Doesn't really matter. So almost in the center of that lake. Once we get over this plateau, we'll do some serious slowdown. Don't need a whole lot of thrust just yet, but well, starting to now. So we'll kill most of our horizontal velocity. Horizontal speed is 2 meters per second, that's pretty good. Two kilometers above the train. Down to millimeters per second for horizontal. And yeah, this is just going to be a nice leisurely landing. See my shadow. And we're down. That was easy. And so, time for another crew report. And we'll take a sample analysis, or a couple sample analysis. And we're really starting to cut into our electrical budget. That's okay. We still have just, hopefully, enough. Oh, it's gotta be close. Maybe, I think just enough to take an EVA report, and then we'll just hold on to the sample for when we return. Nope. Don't want to board. EVA. Let go. There we go. In the name of Kerbin, I name this site Jeb Salt Lake. I don't know if it's actually salt. And so we'll take a surface sample. And we'll do an EVA report. And that's basically all we have time for on the surface of Minmus here. So time to head home. And actually, that's also about all the time we have for this episode. Remember, if you like this episode, leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe for more. I'm Mike Braedley. This has been Kerbal Space Program. I will see you next time.